I'm Lisa Petit. I'm the Deputy Superintendent for Cuyahoga Valley National Park, and I'm standing in front of the Brecksville Canal Feeder Dam that is being breached right now, what we call notching. The equipment behind me is knocking a hole at the east side of the dam to release the dam pool slowly, relatively slowly, and release the sediment downstream. This has been a years-long process to get us to this point, and while it might not be the most sensational notching of a dam or breach of a dam, and it's not the largest dam out there, it is perhaps one of the greatest symbols of the renewal of this river. And for the national park in particular, this is a momentous occasion as we take out one of the last impediments to the ecology of the river within the boundary of the national park, so in the lower Cuyahoga, that flows through the park. This river is our most fundamental and precious resource for the national park. It's why we were created, and this is a symbol of taking away that last impairment inside the national park for the fish, for the ecology, for the macroinvertebrates and the other organisms that depend on this river and a healthy river. Not only that, it opens this whole section of the river within the national park to paddlers. It is the last impairment to public access through paddling through the national park, which is huge for the National Park Service as an agency and for this national park to be able to provide that kind of public access, and through to really improve the national park experience for our visitors. This has been one of the most polluted rivers in the country. It has been 50 years since the last time the river burned, and the most tangible symbol of the health of the river is that people are coming back onto the river in droves, that it is an incredibly paddleable and diverse and scenic river all the way along its nearly 100-mile course. And just in 2019, on the 50th anniversary year of the last burning of the river was designated as a state water trail, an Ohio recreational water trail, which is a huge milestone in and of itself. Right now, though, those paddlers all need to circumvent this Brecksville Dam. They need to get out and portage around it, and it's not an easy portage. And so with this dam coming out, it really opens the way for us as the national park to truly improve the access of paddlers, and really make those trail entrance points, the access points, top of the line. We haven't been able to do that prior to now. Now that we have the designation, it really spurs us to be able to make this a state-of-the-art recreational resource for the national park. We're hoping that this will take about several weeks total to demolish the dam. The first step here is, of course, notching it to release the dam pool, release the sediment, which will clear out fairly quickly. Then, once the dam pool is lowered, we will have cultural resource experts come into the water in the next few days to document the historical features of both the concrete dam built in the 1951 and the historic Pinery Dam, a wooden crib dam that was the original feeder dam to the canal here in the 1800s, at the time that the canal was established, mid-1800s. So that once that Pinery Dam, that wooden dam, is exposed to the air, it will degrade. We won't be able to save it. So what we need to do is document it, measure it, photograph it, so that we have that historical record of what that dam was and currently is. Then it will be demolished along with the concrete dam. That will take a couple of weeks. It's going to take several days to record the dams, and then it will take 2 to 3 weeks to actually remove the dams, both of them. They will remove entirely any remnants, wooden remnants of the Pinery Dam, and they will break down the concrete dam and utilize the broken concrete as long as it is clean and free of things like rebar and other impurities or other debris. And they will use that as riprap, essentially stabilization material underneath the Route 82 bridge, which is also historic, and along the banks where the pump will be installed, you know, some 6 months from now, that will take water from the river and into the canal to replace the function of the feeder dam.